Good evening and welcome to today's edition of Bridal Shower News. Thank you all so much for joining, and a special thanks to our hosts, Jen and Lauren. We hope that you ladies enjoy tonight's edition of BSN News. And now to Josh for tonight's top stories.
Tonight's top story involves two lovers. Lovers of what? Of each other. For more on this heartwarming story, we go to our BSN field reporter, Justin Elmore.
Thanks, Josh. And you're right. The story is about lovers, but it's also about firsts. And firsts, you ask yourself? Well, I asked myself the same question. And I actually had no idea until I caught up with an expert on firsts. My good friend, Curtis Patterson. Curtis, how are you?
Great.
Well, let me ask you this. Because this story is about firsts, and it's about you and Audrey first. Where did you and Audrey first meet?
At Gina Sand's birthday.
Oh, Gina Sands. What was your first official date?
First official date was actually a first official weekend, but we went to Circus Olay in a limousine and spent the weekend together here in San Diego.
Was there trapeze?
There were, and rings.
And you know what trapeze is? Trapeze is a team. You two are a team. Where was your first kiss?
Our first kiss was at the Shore Club.
The Shore Club.
Correct.
Please expand.
Well, we'll just leave it at that.
First is only part of it. Love is the second part. Love on the trapeze. Kisses at Shore Club. Josh, back to you.
Thank you, Justin. That was quite the story. I guess that proves there's a first time for everything. Now with a look into this week's weather, I'll turn you over to BSN's very own loveologist, Curtis Patterson. Curtis?
All right. Thanks, Josh. Love sure is in the air in San Diego. In fact, if you happen to be in the Shore Club region, be careful of first hot, steamy kisses. I can tell you from firsthand experience that sparks can fly and lead to an extremely hot love. If you're a D-bag, no need to worry. Now, moving inland to a drier portion of the region, let's take a look at the forecast. It's increasingly arid here, and it's really causing us to the need to stay hydrated. In fact, BSN recommends at least 2 glasses of wine an evening. For all you Audreys out there, make sure you don't hit your teeth on the wine glass.
It sure was raining Puma shoes and chef hats. I guess you can say Mother Nature Audrey was cleaning out Curtis's closet, because those are certainly items he no longer has. Now on to this week's travel segment. This week, Justin takes us around the world, to Morocco for some of the worst cooking, and right here on our own West Coast for some of the best meals. Then it's off to Belize for a dream vacation for two lovers.
Hello, I'm Audrey, and I'm here at Paul and Nancy's owner's house making some Moroccan shrimp for my boo. Here, boo, taste some of this less than stellar Moroccan shrimp. Ooh, yummy! Mm, 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 mm. Mm.
Wow, it looks like Curtis really must like Audrey to endure a meal that bad. Now let's take a look at a couple of meals they created for Valentine's Day.
Oh, Curtis, you're so much financially smarter. Oh,
You have a great can.
thanks.
Wow, well minus that horrendous Moroccan cooking, that looked pretty amazing.
Curdy, Boo,
Yes, sweetheart.
a couple things. I love this top that you got me.
Oh, I'm so happy.
It's a great color. Thank you, babe.
Oh, it looks like it fits you perfectly.
I know. And I want you to see my eyes. This is the greatest vacation ever.
Oh, I agree. From spending time in the jungle, hiking through caves, to exploring the caves, snorkeling, scuba, fishing. It really, truly has been the best vacation. And I couldn't imagine spending it with a better person in the whole wide world.
I love the way you say caves.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if that's not love, I frankly don't know what. And now to our eye in the sky, or apple of Audrey's eye, for a look at this week's traffic.
Curtis Patterson here reporting on traffic, or as we like to call it at BSN News, Audrey. On a scale of nice, sweet, and cute, I would say that those terms do not apply. I would prefer to describe Audrey as loyal on the way to work, passionate at lunchtime breaks, and a bit stubborn on your way home from the office. In order to navigate through these relationships, what works best for us is be each other's best friends. Play together, relax together, establish roles in the relationship, and compromise. Back to you, Josh. Whoa, how about that fender bender that knocked everybody's clothes off? Back to you, Josh.
Yes, indeed, Curtis. That looks like quite the rear end.
Elmore here, reporting on sports. I'm here with the man who took home gold in proposing, my man Curtis Patterson. Curtis, tell us how you got into proposing.
Well, it was a trip to Belize with Audrey, and it was early on in our relationship, but I knew she was the one.
Tell us this. When you first did it, were you nervous about getting into proposing?
I was so nervous, I could barely even talk, let alone make any sense. But I just figured all my hard work and dedication I put into the relationship would do the speaking for me.
And certainly it did, Curtis. This guy took home the white gold.
I'd like to thank everyone for joining us tonight for tonight's broadcast. Love you, Audrey, Gandy, and we're signing off here at the
Bridal Shower Network.